Hey guys, Lissandro here, and today I'm gonna do another blog. Um, it's kind of late. It's 10:38 p.m. It's late, but not that late. Not like midnight or anything like that. So pretty much, I decided to pretty much do this blog because in reality I can't concentrate right now and everything. And what I want to talk about is fandom. Okay, those excessive, obsessive fans that pretty much obsessed over whatever it is they're a fan of. Whether it's like whether it's anime, whether it's anything having to do kind to do with comic books, whether it's DC, Marvel, or so on, or anything of the sort. Even yeah, I guess you could coin the term on almost anything, uh, especially sports and especially people that are very loyal to like certain brands, for example, Apple, Android, and so on, Windows, and the list goes on. But the thing is that my question is, why are these obsessive behaviors? Why do they exist? Now, have these people grown excessively close to it or so that they're pretty much willing to be aggressive and defend it at all costs? And one of the terms that gets thrown around are quote unquote fanboys. And I seen that a lot because I have gotten in arguments with a couple of people that are pretty much a fan of Apple, and personally, I just find the whole deal completely stupid. The same the same way I find fandom completely stupid. Now, I watched some video that was explaining the whole term on fandom, and the thing is that they explain two types of fans. You have the casual fans that they're a fan of something, but they're not completely obsessive over it. And then you have these other ones that are, I guess you could call them fanboys of whatever they're obsessive over. I think personally, I think it's a very obsessive behavior, and I understand in some cases, and especially like I said, especially in sports. Um, for those of you who don't know, I live in Houston, Texas, and it's the home of Houston Texans. And when it's football season, people like people like really rave. I'm talking about really go crazy over football, go crazy over the Texans and all. But as for, as for myself and all, um, I'm a I'm not I'm not a fanboy. I'm a casual fan. I'm a casual fan of the Texans. From time to time, I do watch the Rockets games, and from time to well, actually, with exception of these past couple of days that I have watched the Astros game. I don't get to keep up like that often with it, but I have watched it a little bit more usual than what I usually do. I guess I kind of like keep up with the. I guess I kind of keep up with the Facebook ticker on that they usually display and all. But the point I'm trying to make is that why these obsessive behaviors over over being a fan of something. Why? Because you it's it's one thing like being a fan of something, but it's another thing of completely being obsessive over it. Okay, I get there's a lot of things I like and everything. There's a lot of different things I like, and it can be like brands, sports, or whatever. But I don't obsess over it. I don't go crazy over it. I don't go like completely violent over trying to defend it or anything like that. Like a lot of these stupid fanboys like to do, you know. And the thing is that um, it's it's a pro and a con at the same time because it's a con because they're like just completely obsessive. It just breaks out into arguments like people get violent, all rowdy and shit over over what they're being a fan of and all. But at the same time, I guess it just there's a lot of there's a lot of there's a lot of movement over whatever they're obsessing, especially when it comes to sports and all. And the thing is that those are kind of the things that large companies usually look after. They're after that type of shit because that's where the money is. If you provide, for example, if you're a company that produces fan merchandise, let's say for the Texans and all, you're gonna make a lot of money off of that. You're gonna make a lot of money because we there's a lot of Texas fans down here. There's a lot, but I guess let me know what y'all think over this whole fandom deal and all. And it's everywhere because oh, and let me get to this right quick. Um, One of the most popular things I've seen in this whole this whole deal, like this apart from like what the example I just mentioned, it's in like comic books, like this whole deal with Marvel versus DC. That's uh, and even in the individual comic book characters, that this guy will beat this one, this guy will beat this one, and it's not just in like DC and Marvel comics. It's also like in anime, like especially in Dragon Ball Z. And the thing is that I don't know if some of y'all uh, have seen like comparisons that which character's stronger and all. And let me think. There was, if I remember correctly, there's a whole sometime back there's a whole deal with people talking about Goku versus Superman, and there's this whole deal and debate talking over this. Another example of this whole like fandom, this whole fandom shit that goes on with a lot of fans and everything, is this especially with the recent Batman versus Superman movie. There's been this debate even before the movie was even made. This whole deal that Batman versus Superman, who would win and everything like that. There's a whole lot of stuff um, that these fans come up with and all. And in my opinion, it's just annoying. It's just annoying as fuck. And like I said, I'm a casual fan of some things, but I'm not obsessive over it. I don't obsess over or shit or anything like that. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think and everything. So that'll be all for now. Um, Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.